Hello everybody, AOG Gaming here, back with another video on the finals. Um, this season is great. I think that this is the start of the finals, big push into the, well, it's kind of like already on like game rec or game awards mentions and stuff like that. Like it's getting awards, so it's a good game. People know it. It exists. So I'm happy for it. It's finally getting to the point where people are actually playing the game. They release more skins, great skins. You know how they are. I love the skins. Probably the best part about this game. Yeah, and then here's the free set, minus the shoes because I just traded in for boots instead. The shoes are fine. It's just that the pants, um, they're like the baggy pants with the scrunchie at the bottom, so it makes like that weird bundle like right before it hits the scrunchie and then your shoes there, so it looks weird just for me in my opinion. So I put the boots on, which is not Via, but I don't think it's branded, so we're good. And yeah, I have the Via pants and then the shirt from the free-to-play thing. I'm waiting for the mask and I almost have it, and that should tell you that my sponsorship is Via. So yeah, it's really cool. This is what it's gonna look like. So I want it, and yeah, we can just be cool after that. It has the same floaty letters that the orange jacket does. If I go to U, so this is the Holto jacket, and it's the only part of the Holto set that has the floaty thing. But it has it all over it, so even like the back is like a hologram. You can see it on the edge right here. It's like popping out of the shirt, floating right above it. It's really cool. So yeah, that's that's great. They keep releasing things like that. Shaq 50. So I guess I'll continue making the video about the new season. I've been having fun with the new heavy gun. It's a very good gun, but I think it's a little bit broken in my opinion. Especially with the fact you can heal. There's shields that heavies have. They buffed the wide shield so you can now open and close it. It does take away health, like 100 or something every open and close, maybe, I forgot. But it has a decent amount of health, and you can open and close it a couple of times. So it's good for like situations where you need to deal damage or get out quick, or it's good for situations for sustained damage. So I think they have a balance now. This gun though is really broken though because you mix it with that, and it kind of just makes this gun the new F car. Like it's just the F car, but you're heavy now. You have much more health, much more defensive power, and a lot more damage in terms of gadgets that you bring. Because most heavies bring RPG, C4, mines, something along those, maybe nades. There's a heavy, you bring something like that along as a heavy, including the new lock bolts or whatever it's called. Gadget. They need to make the skins affect the sights as well, but other than that, look at this. Is a beautiful skin. Oh my god. So anyway, we got our emerald rewards too. Let me go over those real quick. So I guess we just trade this for the hammer, and then actually we can just inspect it. Yeah, it makes it look more like a paint. I don't know why they do that. The F card looks completely like just gemmed pretty much, except for like one part of the gun. Yeah, that's cool though. They finally have the date and then your season 4 contestant, so that's cool. And then it says Ivada, so I'm assuming that's my sponsor. And then Oozpoos, which is not a sponsor that I chose. It's cool. I like the silver, like the pure silver handle. It does make it very subtle, but it's pretty cool. It's like just a chunk of emerald. They added sight to the Lewis gun, so that's beautiful, you know. Now it makes this gun insanely broken. It's pretty much just the new AK. Heavy pretty much just became the new medium without the healing and defibs. So as long as you stay alive as a heavy and you regen, you're pretty much just a much stronger, healthier, tankier medium. It's insane. Also, your melee options are technically better in my opinion, but they did buff the dual blades. Before I move off of heavy, there's one last thing that they buffed, I believe, and that was the spear, which they improved some like lunge speed stuff. So use the lunge attack more. The spin attack I think is faster. Yeah, it's sorry, it's very good, very good. The lock bolt. So yeah, this thing, very cool gadget. I wish it lasted longer. Like it was more like a trap rather than an RPG, but you kind of have to use it like an RPG if you don't hit like pretty much near your target and at the right time, like right before they run into that area. Sometimes it doesn't lock on and you pretty much have not hit anybody or locked them on. But if you do, then it's really good because you just take the spear and then you just go in and kill them. Use the mesh shield to protect yourself, spam it, and it's just so broken. Barricade to regen and just like hit them from outside if they want to push you. It's such a nice combo. So yeah, heavy is pretty much just dummy broken. Light just got the invisibility buff, which I will say is really broken, but it's also just like wasn't needed, and it isn't the problem with the light class. The light class is definitely the health issue with the light class, but yeah, that's why I said they should give lights like healing grenades, like so they can like throw down a heal grenade, heal their teammates or themselves really quickly, and then go back in the fight. And then they have like a couple charges of that, and then if they have to, take damage and wait longer, then they have to do that because they don't have the healing anymore. So I don't know. I thought that would have been fine for light, but then again, they could have mixed out the medium, and then that would have been broken. But then again, the heavy got buffed to the point where now it's heavy, medium was the meta. So yeah, medium is still at a solid pace. They didn't really nerf anything as far as I'm concerned. They did buff dual blades, so I'm glad that they buffed melee. They should have buffed the dagger light attack to be, I feel like, 100, and then the heavy charge attack to be 150. I feel like you should be able to one-shot a light even if you don't backstab them. Like that just makes sense to me. They don't have any. Think about it. Somebody with basically skin and bones, a small layer of armor, which is their muscle. You go through that, they're dead. I don't care what you're talking about. Maybe 75 damage, because hitting a light with a light attack and then not being able to, or with the heavy attack and not being able to one-shot them is like just really sad. Yeah, and then we have the APS turret. No, they didn't do anything to that. I think that's all they did for the medium, right? But I guess they'll show you the F card. Look at how beautiful this thing is. It's just the most like it's just beautiful. I love it. It's just I had to take a moment of silence there. Okay, so that's that gun. I don't think they changed anything else for me. They have proximity sensor now. I don't know if that's new. I think that was a couple updates ago, but I really like that. That's really cool. Now you mix it with the turret and the APS, and now you're chilling. Lights actually got a decent amount of changes. I don't know what else. Oh yeah, right, I forgot to mention this. Defib's got a nerf, but it's only for the person getting defibbed. I wish it was for the person defibbing. Like they would have a cooldown on the actual defibs, not just the person. Because the person who gets revived has to hide anyway. They're half health unless they have a heal beam. But at that point, they're already like just protecting and shooting since they're getting healed. Or they're running away. So I don't know. Sorry, I don't know how good that nerf is. I think it's a good nerf. I don't think it was a big enough nerf, but I think the cooldown should just be increased to like a couple of more seconds, just to make it more like you got to use your defibs at the right moment, and if you try and spam your defibs, it won't work because you won't have enough defibs or enough time for them to come off cooldown. But yeah, that's it for medium, I think. Just correct me if I'm wrong. And then light class. So sword is still nerfed, but they buffed the 93R in two ways. They increased the damage, I believe, the bullet damage a little bit to 24. So 2-tap slides. I'll show you. Oopsies, I went too far. And they gave it a sight. So now it's pretty much a FAMAS, but it can also be used like an AK. It's such a good gun. It is probably one of the best light guns now that they have. But you have to have teammates that can poke a lot, and you have to push at the right time. Otherwise, you're pretty much dead. But that's every weapon in the game, right? Um, yeah, I guess we go with that. Yeah, we'll go this way. All right. And then yeah, I've been using the stun gun because they still haven't nerfed that thing, and it's still the most broken thing in the game. Yeah, that's. I think that's it for light. Oh, the cloaking device, right? I forgot to talk about that. So cloaking device, you stand still, it's a little bit harder to see. Plus, also it takes up less charge. They did decrease the time, I believe, this update, not the last update, so that it's not 138 seconds. It was really broken. You could pretty much be invisible 90% of the game. Now it's down to like 60, maybe 70% if you stretch it out. Yeah, and I feel like that's more balanced. It keeps you from just spamming your invisibility and using it when you actually see people or when you're actually running away. And less like trying to engage all the time with the invisibility and leave all the time as you're fighting throughout the battle. Because you could just shoot, spam, shoot, spam, shoot, spam your invisibility, and like it's really annoying when you're jump sliding and your opponent can't hit you because then they just don't see where you're gonna be. They can just see like maybe they see you, maybe they don't. It's hard with the invisibility sometimes. And if there's more stuff going on, if they're getting hit by your teammates, it's just very oppressive. So now it's more like you have to do it one time, go out, charge a little bit, go back in, and you have to use the vanishing bomb if you want the invisibility cloak to be actually viable. Sorry, cloaking device to be actually viable for the most part. Otherwise, you have to be very good at going in, dealing damage, going out, maybe killing a couple people. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, Grinding for that face. You know, I really want that face. I forgot to actually. Eyes. Yeah, there we go. And then. And that's the time. And then upper back. Go with the wings. There we go. Alright, and then we forgot the upper body. You know what? Let me just queue it real quick. We're slowly getting to Emerald again. You know how it be. That grind. We equip that. Alright, now we're golden. So yeah, I think the buffs to light and heavy were very much needed. Invisibility cloak, I'm still like a little bit. I think they decreased it a lot. I think they should increase it just a little bit more, but that's just me being a light person. I think it's fine where it's at. I think it's balanced. I think they should have buffed the dagger, in my opinion. But hey, that's just me. You know me. Still same OG. We go for dagger, yeah. The new dagger skin is very cool. It's just an icicle, but I think it's pretty cool. You really have to drive the dagger into people, I've realized. Okay, I'm leaving the chat. I'm not trying to be in there. So yeah, I love this new season. Embark is doing a great job. They have Bernal. I'm Aztec, but I've never been to that city. And it's a very cool place, apparently. Since the map is very cool. It's very Call of Duty-esque, in my opinion. Very Call of Duty-esque. Moving platforms.
with cheer and chaos, setting the stage for a spirited spectacle. The Overnight, the Tough Shells, the Vogues, and finally, the Jets. The competition is about to get fierce.
Our contestants are going to be walking on sunshine this round.
Oh yeah, that's right. They also
Arena.
This match
I forgot what else they bought something else.
stations are on the move. Let's find out who can reach the lead and who will fall short.
That's our first elimination.
Let's go. Okay, that guy. Nice.
And there we go. First team wipe on the board.
Vault 1 is being unlocked by the Tough Shells.
I actually got him with the backstab. That was insane.
The Jets set down the cash box.
Yeah, so I love the dagger now. It's my favorite weapon.
The Vogues are back on the scene. Shoving to the front of the line.
The stun gun also works really well at just being annoying. Plus also helping you just a little bit. Yeah, you can only hit the invis 3 times now. But yeah, look at this. Just does a little spin. So yeah, you hold the dagger and then you run forward, slide, and then you turn back like that. You can also jump into it.
Great move there by the Vogues, stealing that cash out.
Now that's a move straight out of TTV Troy's playbook from last season.
Back in action.
No, why is everyone shooting at me? I went ham there.
From a teammate.
It seems they've been left in the clearance rack this time.
I really hope they don't spawn on. Oh no, they have 14
Getting you back
seconds. I
up.
think we should be fine.
Let's go. Initiating escape.
I love how you can charge it and still climb over. I don't think you get it.
The Vogues are turning it to their own catwalk. They just cashed out.
Oh, I love this weapon. It's so cool. Oh,
Perfectly legal here at the fight.
3 kills. Not bad. First cash out too. Better practice mine.
Vault 3 is being opened by the Vogues.
Oh, he's literally one tap. You are no way.
The Tough Shells swooped up a cash box.
Oh, okay.
Grateful.
This match is just past its midway point. Elimination starts.
team here? What is going on?
The Vogues grabbed a cash box.
I guess they're mad because we got this.
We've got the Jet Setters returning to the arena.
Go for skill on G! About to hit hard. The tough shells need to get fortified.
Oh, well, that's not fun.
I'm reloading.
I should have gotten that. Jump slightly.
Hold on to your respawn
Step
credits.
on the runway for the Vogues. Team wipe.
Like everyone else, the strategy didn't quite come together this time.
Having a trick up your shell. The tough shells steal a cash out.
Impressive work. It's hard not to think of TTV's Squoy from last season when
The Vogues have recovered and respawned.
back to the hard exit and ready to rock. The tough shells
Cash out complete, and the Overdogs just got richer.
The Overdogs really deserve a treat for their teamwork right now.
Hold on. You're back in no time.
Oh, I was going him there for a second. No way, bro. How?
The Jet Setters cruise has been cut short again. Team down.
They really hit the target,
Tough act of
Defense, I keep telling you, they haven't learned them enough. It's just a cooldown. Are still able to spam this the entire game.
and then there's already enough digital debris.
Yeah, we just put one box. Actually, we can probably just take a box.
The Overdogs are looking at a vault.
I have the most damage, and I have one item that does damage, and that's my weapon. So I know I'm not the problem. I'm not blaming my teammates either. I'm not really blaming them. Can't really call them teammates. Oh, 16 seconds. Oh, this might be over. Well, that's how it is. 2,000 damage, 2 rounds, it's fine. Some people are still learning the game too, you know? Or some people just don't have as many hours, so they don't know the meta or what's different. That's fine though. So yeah, that's season 5 is great. I love this game. They have a lot of cool stuff. The dagger has been a pretty hard weapon to learn to use without a dash or grappling, but it works. If you know how to play with it, it works. I almost wiped that whole team. I was this close. If only they weren't able to spam their goddamn fucking defense. Ah. I should have just gone invisible and walked behind him and then killed him, and then I could have. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just going over in my head what I should have done. But yeah, I love the white background too. They also have this bow, which I really love. Such a nice bow. Obviously, the best bow is gonna be I thought they had a white version of this bow, but I guess they don't. Where is it? This one. Which would have been awesome. Like a white and gold with blue, with sapphire instead of ruby. But no, I mean this works with both the black and white costumes that I have, but it's just, you know, I wanted a second one, because now I have the black wooden one and the white wooden one, so it's whatever. It's whatever. Yeah, I love this 93R weapon too. It's so fun to use. But yeah, this is what I've been playing now. I'm just doing light because I have been playing Invis since last season, as you all know. So this buff has pretty much been buff for me. It's been great for me. I can pretty much like juke people and do like crazy stuff with Invis that I was never able to do before, and they kind of just look at me and focus me, which sucks, but also like if I have good teammates it works out. Obviously I did not have the greatest teammates. I had one good teammate and then the other guy, I don't know what he was doing, but it happens sometimes, and you know, maybe he's tired or maybe he's new to the game. We don't know. But yeah, they have a new vanishing bomb skin that I'm actually gonna get. I don't care if I have to spend money to get the next battle pass. I did get the next battle pass because, you know, you use the money you get from the battle pass in order to buy the battle pass, you know. I've said it before, but I want this. This invisibility snow globe thing just looks so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. It's probably one of the coolest ideas that they've ever had in any game ever. A snow globe invisibility thing. It's just I'm gonna, yeah. I think I'm gonna end the video there. There's nothing much else to talk about. The battle pass is actually pretty cool, but I mean, I'm Aztec, so it's kind of like I'm biased. To be fair, I don't really like a lot of I know that sounds racist. I don't like a lot of my stuff from my heritage. Just some weird stuff. But I do like the food. It's amazing. The candy is amazing. Some of the culture's fun. I like this luchador stuff. Is awesome. The cactus gun is pretty cool. The ocelot thing is weird, cause like I wish it was a full costume. If anything, now it's just like a little head. It's like, yeah, okay. I guess they have like a pink bunny suit that you can just. I don't know if that works. This is really cool. You know, they have to add more diversity to the game, so that's pretty cool. This X54 is it's pretty cool. I don't really care for this. I like the eyes though. The eyes are pretty cool. It doesn't really show on this character, but you know what I mean. That's a cool watch. They have like this, which is like a cool costume, but it's also like, yeah, this ugly ass face. I mean, not to be rude, but that's just how white people looked, I guess. Our Aztec ancestors. This one is awesome. This one is awesome. I don't know what sponsor this is, Trentilla, but they need to have more of this. And it's also green pepper, because they have the red pepper one next, right? Oh, I guess it's earlier in the battle pass. We already passed it. And then they have these, which are pretty cool, but it's like, yeah, it's like whatever. It's a sword, which is pretty cool that it's like different. Oh, I didn't even see the obsidian. Oh, actually, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. This might be one of the better skins in the game. And then yeah, like the face is cool and all, but like, why gotta be so ugly? And then they have more Evada stuff, which I'm happy for, because Evada is actually my favorite sponsor. Yeah, Vaya is because they also have white stuff, but Evada had the white costume and the black costume, which is like my two favorite colors, I guess you would call it, for costumes, because you can put any color on them and you pretty much just match and make, you know. Yeah, I think that's it. I love that you can also add, you know, the different songs, and like there's like all the different radio stuff. They have the new stuff, or the new. Oh, I did not want to do that. They have the new set, or the new. I can't speak. The new game mode, and they have the Snowblitz events where they have the ice thing, which is the dagger, the nade for the ice, I believe. And then yeah, you have the other stuff. I don't believe this is This is definitely for nades. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. You can look at all the other stuff yourself. Really, it's really cool. I like it. This one's really cool. I just like LEDs in general, so this is really cool. And just the Christmas set. So yeah, as always, the skins are awesome. I hope that they fix the bug with the throwing knives, or the glitches that the throwing knives had. Sometimes it was weird with me. Yeah, the new vortex gravity thing, I didn't go over that. It was pretty cool, but you have to have nades, so it requires either your teammates to have nades and you to coordinate with the teammates, or for you to have nades. Not always. It's kind of like a stick gadget. It's kind of like the anti-grav, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I could just use a different gadget though, like damage or sonar, or like any other gadget. Kind of like speaks better in every other situation, whereas gravity vortex is kind of like a trap. I think it's better than thermal bore and tracking dart, maybe. I think it might be better than breach charge in terms of like what it can do, but like breach charge does damage and it breaks through walls, like just like every other gadget does other stuff that the gravity vortex cannot do. Like it does its own thing that every other gadget cannot do, just like tracking dart. Well, actually, tracking dart has others. Stun gun is one of them. Goo grenade, I would say, is a pretty it's pretty unique because nothing else has that except for the goo gun. Flashbang, like there's some unique ones, obviously. Frag does damage, so it's not really that unique. But gravity vortex is just so unique. It's like a trap. I feel like, not in a bad way. It's just like it's a trap you set down, literally. You can't throw like a grenade, but it takes a while to charge, and again, it's like a breach charge. You gotta click the little thingy. And then Heavy's lock bolt thing, whatever it's called, is insane. It's broken. It's one of the best gadgets that they've added in a while. Yeah, maybe they buff it a little bit, I think, just in terms of like how much stuff it can hit. But yeah, thank you all for watching. As always, AOG Gaming here. 240 subscribers this time checked. Y'all are amazing. Keep going. Yeah, Via is amazing. I love Embark. Look at this. Look at this game mode. I'm in stretch res right now because it's the best res to have for just aiming in general. Later, y'all. Thank you all for watching.